Hey guys, Brian Buster here coming to you live from my bench today. I wanted to show you some tips and tricks for you guys in the model hut. Appreciate you guys. Um, this is also going to go up on my YouTube channel. Appreciate all you subscribers. If you haven't, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm going to start doing a few more videos. You can see I've got a little interior tub sitting on my bench. It's been pre-painted. I'm going to show you a quick tip trick. Most of you know this, but UV resin has become one of our go-tos when it comes to glue. So this is what I use: 3D printing UV rinse, a sensitive resin, clear. Now, this has been a savior in a lot of time this year for me building models, where I'm putting in windows and I will literally dab it onto a Q-tip or onto a toothpick and put it into just a spot, and then you throw this. This is a $12 light off of Amazon. There's nothing special about it. It's a little dirty here from me sanding, but this is what hardens the UV resin, and it's clear. You don't see it when it's done. So I mean, I'm able to put windows in place in a very quick matter of time, as well as do flocking extremely quick. And so I have some UV resin in a cup. This has been on my bench for well over 2 months. Um, I have a toothpick in there that I use to dab the windows with. I have some specific brushes that I use to clean this up at any time. It's just isopropyl alcohol. So use that for your brush, clean it up. So here's your quick resin curing flocking tip. So this won't dry until it actually has that UV on it. So I'm going to slap down some resin here on the bottom, and this is self-leveling, so it will go to make it nice and smooth as well. So you get it to where you want it, and it's going to flow and make it nice and smooth. So we're going to just do the bottom here up real quick. You can see it on the video there, what's shiny, what's not. Don't really care about underneath the seat, but we're going to get up underneath the dash and make this look pretty decent. We're going to get all this area. But a lot of you guys are fighting the gloss or the glue method, where it's drying faster than you're able to put it down. Get the flocking on there, and you're literally fighting where you're having to do one part at a time, and then you have to set the model to the side. And this particular process is super quick. Now I'm gonna get a box here so I don't make a mess all over my bench, and we're just gonna put some darker blue on here just so you guys can see it. So you guys can see the actual process on how fast this is. So empty box, putting up here on my bench. Here's some blue flocking. I put it in a tea strainer, and you just simply put it over just like you normally would. Shake it over it. And that's been. You guys are live on this, so you can see I've got some excess in there. I got it all around. I can tap it out of there, so you can see what I've got sitting down there. Now, all I have to do is hit it with the UV light, but I can go over this again and still hit it with a UV light. So you can see what we got. Now I'm going to hit it with a UV light, and we're going to do this on camera here. You can see the lights there. There's the kind of light that it kind of looks like a purple light. Throw it over it for, I don't know, 30-45 seconds. You can see there's the but this is literally dry now, and I am able to tap off any excess, and I've got flocking down that's dry. See, it's not coming up on my fingers or anything. So it's dry, it's ready to go. Now I can move on to the next step of modeling. So there's a time saver for you. The other thing that the UV resin is extremely good for is body work. I've been doing some of the body work and sink lines and stuff like that in the molds that I've had. Some of the models that I've done this year have had some sink lines, like this Ford F-150 I'm currently working on had a sink line in the bed, and you tap the UV resin in where you want it, you cure it real quick, and you're able to sand within seconds. It's not 5 minutes later or 5 hours later that you're actually being able to play with your model again. It's literally, you're right there and you're doing it. It's not something you're waiting on. So it makes a huge difference in a game changer for us in a lot of different aspects. And again, I said windows are same thing. Put them up in place, you hold them in place, you put the resin where you want the tack's end, where she's not moving around on you. Hit it with the UV light, and that window's in place. You don't have to worry about it. You're not waiting 4 hours for glue to dry or the canopy glue to sit up and cure. So that's just a tip, trick that I thought I would share with everybody. Again, that came to me from Mike North. I can't thank him enough for showing me that. I really excelled this year in speeding up the process of the builds that I've been doing myself. I think I've already got 10 or 11 builds out this year, and that's unheard of for me. And I'm attributing a lot of that to Mike's tips and tricks that he shared with me, and again, I thought I would share them with the group. And I've been watching some videos here and there, trying to stay up with everybody. I got 4 airbrushes delivered this week, and out of the 4, I have to say the cheapest one sprayed the best. And I've got Procom Boys, Mr. Hobby Procom Boy. This is the 0.03 needle. Good airbrush. It's the 289, PS 289. It's a dual action. It doesn't come with a whole lot. I've had the Procom Boy 270, and I've used this. It's been my workhorse. I absolutely love this airbrush. It's been a great one. But these are in the $100 to $120 range, and we just picked up a tip from another modeler reviewer. Barbados Rex is what he goes by, I think, Barbados or Barbatos Rex on YouTube. He said in a video here a couple weeks ago, it's called neoeco or neoeco. I don't know how they pronounce this, but for me it's neoeco. This was an airbrush that he suggested. I watched him test it online. I'm not going to test anything for you guys today. I'm just simply doing a product review on this. This thing is absolutely awesome. So nice box that it comes in. This usually, I've already opened it up and taken this one out because I've been using it. But you can see that it comes with a hose. It comes with 2 different cup sizes. It comes with O-rings. I'll take this plastic off so you can see it a little better. It comes with extra O-rings to rebuild it. It comes with a water filter trap. And then this is the kicker with it. This is a $40 airbrush delivered to your door from Amazon, and I will get the link for you guys on there. It comes with a nice nylon hose. This isn't the cheap one. That comes with your cleaning supplies for it, as well as the mini screwdriver to take stuff apart. It comes with 0.02, 0.03, and a 0.05 needle. They also have their perspective heads. I mean, this is unheard of at this price point. It also came with a quick release. And here is the airbrush that I've been using. It's got a quick release on it. You have adjustable air valve right here, so you're not only adjustable on your air compressor for your spray. It's a dual action. It has a really nice trigger, and again, you have 3 different cup sizes. I don't see that we would ever use this in model of cars, but you know, maybe if you're doing a 1/12 or a 1/8 scale, yeah, that would come in handy because you're actually able to put down a little bit more paint. I have used the 0.05 needle in this so far, as well as the 0.03, and I have to say, Absolutely phenomenal airbrush for the money. And if you haven't, please check this out. They have about 500 of them in stock, and they are $40 delivered to your door. You won't be disappointed in it at all. You can see I have a little bit extra pink sitting in there from that little Nissan Silvia that I just did. It is a really easy airbrush to take apart and clean up. Everything's adjustable, and again, show me another airbrush out there at this price point that's giving you all of this stuff. And I expected lower quality. I really did when I seen it. Expected lower quality, and everything in here is stuff that I've been using. I literally have this on my air compressor currently, and it wasn't from this company, so I thought that was really cool that they did that for you. Again, that is a big price difference between the airbrushes. I got a Galleria airbrush in this week as well that we'll be testing. I haven't ran it yet, so I'm not doing the review on it. And I got two of the Procon boys. I ended up ordering two of these neoecos. One in black, they have a black base, and one in red. And my plan is to have the red be the 0.005 and the black to be the 0.003 needles. So they're already preset and I don't have to swap in and out. Plus you have the quick disconnect on here, so really easy to swap the airbrushes out. And again, I will put a link to these for Amazon in the video at the description below. Like I said, if you guys don't have it, for 40 bucks, you cannot go wrong with this one. I'm telling you, this is one of the best airbrushes that I've sprayed. I have Iwatas, I have Grex, I have multiple airbrushes sitting here, and several of you can attest for that. I have about 12 airbrushes sitting here in the hobby room, and so far, out of everything I've sprayed, all the way up to a $350 airbrush, this little $40 job is one of the best ones I've seen. And if I'm suggesting it, I'm not being paid by this company. I'm not being paid to promote anything. It's just something that I think is a really good value for you guys, and I truly believe in it. So I'm telling you, grab it if you can. If you're just starting out in airbrushing, I mean, this is a really nice economical airbrush to start with, instead of going into, you know, $100 to $150 ones. The Galleria, I'll be doing another test on this one. This one also comes with a 0.035 and a 0.05 millimeter. It's dual action, basically same design. I haven't even unboxed it yet, but that'll be in another video coming up. That was a $50 airbrush. I've been going through the different airbrushes to get you different price points, but wanted to show you a quick tip or trick with the flocking and the resin, as well as it sets windows with ease. And I'm talking, again, you're literally 30 seconds away from being able to continue on with the model and building process, instead of putting your model to the side and letting it sit and having it harden and cure. It makes a big difference. The flocking, again, dries really quick. It's, you know, this isn't coming off. You know, it's not coming off on a finger. It's not moving anywhere. It's done. And you saw that live on the video. It makes a huge difference in body work. I used to use the liquid styrene method, where I would take some extra thin cement and mix it with some old sprues, and it would call sprue glue is what we called it, and it would take a day for it to harden up and me to be able to continue to sand on it. Where this resin, get out a quick example, this bed that I'm working on, I just shot this in primer this morning. So you can see I've got it built up a little too much right there. That was dabbed. That's a huge sinkhole in this mold. If anybody knows this bed, it's the flare side pickup for the AMT Ford. There's this huge sinkhole right here. I literally put some resin in that and cured it up, and I was able to sand it within 25 seconds. I'm sanding it and going back over it. And of course, you can see that I need to sand it down a little bit more because I built it up a little too much, but When I'm done with this, you'll see that this is what I've been using, guys, for my body work and saving me so much time. Parts that you're wanting to glue onto the car and not wanting to screw up a paint job. I'm telling you, the resin and this little light, again, this is a cheap light off of Amazon. I will get you guys the link down there for both products, the resin as well as the light. It's a time saver, and it's a game changer for the hobby. I've been able to absolutely smash some models this year. They've been coming out of the bench very quickly, and the quality's still there. It's not something I'm just rushing through and throwing stuff out. You guys have followed along with some of the builds. I'm going to again do more of these videos this year because I want to help out as many of you as I can, as well as, you know, information is power. You know, knowledge is power. Share your information with others. You know, it makes a big difference in helping everybody out in the hobby. You know, we didn't start out where we're at today. They've been doing this for a while. Everybody knows that. You know, just again wanted to show a quick tip trick video. I'm not gonna continue on too long here today, but here's another little product that came off of Amazon. It's called Born Pretty Top Coat and Born Pretty Mirror Chrome. This stuff does replicate chrome as long as you have a gloss base underneath it or a clear underneath it. It will replicate chrome. It stinks to high heaven. It's a lacquer base. It kind of looks like an alclad. It's been a really good alternative to alclad and not having to pull them out. I've been using it for like my backings of turn signals and stuff like that. I've also used it on exhaust this year. And I'll post up some of the stuff on that later, but that's another one that I just thought I would share with you guys. And we'll call that a wrap, and I hope you all are doing good. Glad to see you all in the hobby. God bless and happy modeling.